Hey, hello world. Welcome to the vlog of game dev. I am so hungover. I can't tell you. Basically, I've been seeing all my friends. Like, I just didn't decide not to do a big going away party, and rather I wanted to see individual friends so I get to spend quality time with them. And that means every night I've been going out with friends and inevitably having a few drinks. I'm just a bit roughed up at the moment. So that's maybe a lesson for next time I do a going away thing. I didn't really have much to talk about today, so I'm just going to keep it short. We've been watching the cricket, and if you don't know, yeah, I watch sports. I'm sorry, I watch SPORTSBALL now and then. But strangely enough, I watch cricket and Starcraft too. Those are the only two sports that I watch. I'm not really interested in Dota. I'm not interested in soccer. I'll watch a World Cup. I'll watch a BlizzCon final or something for whatever sport. If it's top athletes doing their thing, that's always interesting. But for me, I like watching cricket and Starcraft too. And I kind of, because of the only two sports I watch, I've always built up like analogies between the two, and they might be shared between other sports as well. I mean, the thing that interests me, that intrigues me, is that for instance, in StarCraft, you can have the right strategy to defeat your opponent, but you can execute it poorly and you lose. Or you can have you can have perfect execution. You could be splitting like a boss and just nailing all your timings. But if it's the wrong strategy, you're screwed. And I kind of found it was the same in cricket, more test cricket than the one-day cricket. If you don't know what cricket is, I'm so sorry. Basically, test cricket's like 5 days of cricket. It's this long marathon of a game, and you can execute your skills really well in cricket, and they're tricky. I mean, if you have a look at bowling and batting, they're not natural things to do. So it's tricky to get them right, and people practice day in and day out, and like StarCraft 2 competitors as well, and they need to execute their skills. But if they execute their skills correctly, doing the wrong thing, if you're trying to get a guy out by like just bowling at his head the whole time, and that's not the right strategy to get that particular person out, you can do them perfectly, but you won't get them out. You won't win the game eventually. So I always kind of like that, and I think it's probably similar with lots of sports. I'd need to think about like how much the skill versus strategy takes place. Obviously, in a game like chess, it's all strategy, and in a game maybe like football, there's some strategy, but it seems to be more brilliant skill. I mean, it seems to be more like it's the brilliant skill that will see you to the victory, and you don't have to you don't have to think about what strategy for what particular team. It's usually what works well for your team, not against the other team. Whereas a game like StarCraft and cricket, strategies are so often based on the other team. Not actually so much in cricket. Sometimes it's what works for your team best. But I think it's an interesting way to think about sports, and sports are after all games, so they're not too bad. I don't get caught up in the rah-rah, like, did you see the sports ball? Oh my god, they balled so hard in the sports. I'm not quite, I don't really like talking about it like that. I like talking about strategy. I think somebody described it to me as it's like the game design of a sports game, because there's so many intricacies and little things and lots going on at once, and it takes quite a lot to wrap your head around it, and most people don't after careers of 10 years long, and at the same time be supremely fit and execute all your skills. So I'm actually gonna have a short video today. If you want more ramblings about whatever, subscribe, and please leave comments or tweet at me or whatever. I'll try to get back. Oh god, somebody tweeted me yesterday and I didn't get back to them. That was, who you are. I'll get back to you soon. And stay awesome. Bye bye.